Hi, I'm Ken Jr. and welcome to Train World TV. Here you'll find the latest and greatest in model trains. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. And if you're new to our channel, we're glad you're here, and I invite you to click the subscribe button and hit that bell notification so you'll never miss a video. Now, we'd also love to send you exclusive deals and special announcements that you won't find anywhere else. So be sure to sign up for our emails, TW Text, and stay connected with us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. Now, you can find all the links in the description box below or trainworld.com. And without further ado, enjoy today's video. All right, and good evening, everybody, and welcome to Train World TV. And we have another action-packed episode, and I guess it's an annual event. The Lionel, Angela Trotta Thomas Christmas Spectacular, and we have both Angela and Meghan here tonight. How are you both doing tonight?
Terrific. Ready to go.
Awesome. And we have tons of people showing up already, so put in the chat where you're from, say hello. We got people from Seattle, South Carolina, Georgia, tons of people, California, so all over the world. So we appreciate everyone from joining, and our local crew, Anthony from North Babylon. How you doing, Ant? Thanks for joining us. And before we get started, I just want to make it clear, we're also doing an in-store special event this Saturday. It's going to be Saturday, November 19th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time are our Trainland store hours. And we are doing an in-store event with Lionel, and Meghan will be there, as well as Angela Trotta Thomas. Now, this has never been done before for us, so it's a first time, and I think it's a first time for the train industry as well, where Lionel and Angela Trotta Thomas and Train World or Trainland for the day event are all collaborating. And both these young ladies will be in attendance. And Angela is going to be doing some signings, and she'll have some prints as well. And Meghan's going to have some Lionel product on display. Trainland is, we're going to host some in-store sales. We're going to have some raffles. It's going to be a great day. We'll have Lionel product running around all the layouts. So if you're around New York, in the area, even close by the local states, you want to take out a day trip with the kids, stop by Trainland. We're located 293 Sunrise Highway, Limbrook, New York. You could give us a call for our store hours, or if you have any questions, but it's going to be a great event. So make sure you stop by. Richard's in 85-degree weather in Miami. New York is a little colder right now, but I'm sure it's going to be a great day. So enough about me. I have two of these great presenters tonight, and both Angela Trotta Thomas and Meghan Fraser for tonight. And I'm sure you want to hear all about what they have stored up their sleeves. So Let's kick it off. We'll start it off with Angela Trotta Thomas. And I know everybody kind of wants to hear from her. So we'll start with Angela Trotta Thomas, go over some paintings. And then Meghan's going to do a recap with just some Christmas items and Angela Trotta Christmas items as well.
Hello, everyone. Merry Christmas. It's time. As Meghan and I were talking this week, and we were saying that everything we do is a year before you actually see it. So today, when I was pulling everything out, it was reminding me that I haven't seen it for a while. But I'm anxious to talk about everything we've been working on, and it's been wonderful working with Meghan, and Ken has been great doing these virtual shows. It's just been a wonderful wonderful way to reach everyone. Before I start, I'd like to say shout out to my granddaughter, Rhett. She's probably watching, and if I don't mention her name, I'm going to be in trouble. So, so back to the show. Behind me, I have a whole display. I actually put up a little Christmas tree to get it a little more festive today. And I was posting on Instagram today and putting Christmas music on, and now I keep, hearing Christmas music in my mind. So it's started. So I'm really anxious to show you some of the new things I'm doing this year, both with Lionel and with the artwork and the prints. Couple things I'll mention. In the background here, the painting at the top here is called All American, and I just wanted to give a little background on that because that's really gotten a lot of press of late. It is a piece that I did for a specific show last year, and it has since gotten into 3 of the most prestigious shows in the country as far as art is concerned, and that's a certificate, a ribbon for Award of Excellence for the painting. Really proud of that, really proud for a lot of different reasons, but the nicest part about the whole thing is that I've been creating Lionel Train paintings for 30 years and loving every minute of it, and resurrecting all of your memories. And when I hear these memories of yours enough times, I know that they will resonate throughout the community. So I try to find a way to put them on a canvas. Basically, many of the train paintings now are getting accepted into art shows, which I'm delighted about, because for me, it's come full circle. I've been doing art for 45 years, but creating train art and having it resonate in the art world has been a real accomplishment for me, and I'm really delighted about that. So it is available as a limited edition print now. That is the print that you're looking at. The original is sold. All the pieces that you see behind me are prints, and I think you've seen a lot of these prints in the past, but I'll tell you a couple things about some of the things I'm offering different this year than I had in the past. Years and years ago, and the ones that have been seeing my art for the last 30 years may remember a couple of the paintings, like this one, My Turn Yet Dad. Let's see, that's the top one on the easel. I can't point to it, but and then the one below it is High Hopes. And then I also have a print, Madison Hardware. They were original prints that I did back in the 90s, and I've since completely sold out, but I keep getting constant requests for these, can I find a print? Do I know who's got a print? So basically what I'm doing now is I'm offering them much larger than the paper prints that were sold, the lithographs many years ago. These are larger. These are on canvas. They can be hung. As you see, mine are on the wall, hung with no frame. They're hard and nicely finished on the back. The prints come, they're very limited. They're only artist proofs of 50, and I'm offering them as kind of like a look back into those pieces and giving it some opportunities for people that have been asking about them for, since they've been sold out. So they are on my website. You can, if you go to my website, which is my name, just my name, AngelaTrottaThomas.com, and you click on the Lionel print page, you will see those at the top. I also have many of the other ones that you see back there, and a lot more. There's quite a few more on there as well. So the well-stocked shelves that's on the floor, that print and painting has been on everything. That is really, I guess so many engines have reached a lot of people, which makes me really happy. But one of the best parts of all of this artwork that I've been doing for so long is the collaboration that I've developed with Lionel. And I am so proud of the fact that so many of these pieces, and pieces specifically created for Lionel, have ended up on their product. And that's what we're here all about tonight, is talking about the artwork that I did because I love to paint, and we love trains. So it just seemed like a natural place for me to go. But I never anticipated years ago that it would end up on so much product, which, I couldn't be more happy about. So, and I'm also delighted that the product is doing really well, and that you enjoy it, and you have purchased these pieces, and they're on your layouts. And I think Ken's going to show a layout tonight that shows a lot of these pieces on it, and it's just been a wonderful career. I can't say enough about how pleased I am about it all, how it's all come together. The pieces one of the things that we're going to talk a lot about tonight is the iconic engine series, and I think Meghan can speak to that a little bit more. We work together. We've done we talk first. That's what we do. Meghan and I talk first, and we, talk about what engines we should put on them, and how they should, what I've tried to do is make the whole focal point of the side of the boxcar these specific engines, and then I go ahead and I do pencil sketches, which I think I've shown before. I should have pulled some out, but I didn't. I apologize. I do pencil sketches and send them into Lionel, and then they get approved, hopefully. And so far, everything's gotten approved because we talk a lot first, and then I do the final paintings. But we work at least a year in advance of when they all come out on the catalog. So we're already far into next year as well, and I'm going to let Meghan address that when she speaks. So basically, I will interject as we go on, as I think of things again, but I'm going to turn it over to Meghan and let her talk a little bit about the product. And, if you have questions, please write them in, and Ken will tell me the question and I'll answer the question. So anything you want to know. Thanks so much. And Meghan, you can take it from here.
Yeah, like Angela said, we collaborate for, again, some pieces we are well into next year and even the year after that, talking about new ideas for different series. But again, the iconic engine series is one that is very much well loved by our customers, and I believe that train fans are definitely fans of Angela, and having her do this artwork for these box cars really resonate with our customers. They love seeing Angela's artwork on these box cars. So first one we have here obviously is the Blue Comet one. This one shipped just a few months ago and should be in stock at Train World currently. Mm-hmm. We also have the New York Central box car right here, and we also did, I apologize, I don't have it on me, but we did the GG1 box car as well for this year, which should be in stock as well and shipping now. As Angela said, we give her a template. We say, hey, here's the engines we're thinking of doing, and we collaborate, and she comes back with these beautiful sketches, and our team at Lionel sizes them to fit the box cars. She takes a look at every step of the way. So once they've resized it and she's taken photographs, high resolutions of her paintings. We send those over to the factory. She'll see deco samples, she'll see pre-production samples. So everything gets signed off with Angela's approval before anything gets made, and they do very well for us. A couple other items that aren't necessarily box cars. We also have this year coming out and shipping to you train world soon, if it hasn't gotten there already, is the Angela Trotta Thomas billboard series. Those are a low-cost, easy add-on to a train layout. They come with three billboards, and each one of those billboards is double-sided. This is actually the second in a series of billboards that we've done with Angela. We did a series with her art in the billboards, I want to say back in 2015 or 2016. This is all fresh art that hasn't been put on a billboard before. And again, they're all double-sided, so you can choose which ones you want to display on your layout. And again, all iconic Angela Christmas images shown here.
Very neat.
There were a lot of fun to paint. All those pieces were done originally for product, and we ended up putting them on the billboards as well, which kind of is nice. It's kind of nice to have all these things sort of match, especially at Christmas time. So I'm always delighted to see these little add-ons come up, and you know, it just makes me very happy. And I appreciate that so many people have responded the way they have to these pieces.
Yeah, we really do try to collaborate and find other fun items that we can put Angela's artwork on. Again, it looks beautiful on last year we did the Angela Trotta hobby store with her beautiful Santa Claus art going down the side of the building. Really authentic to some of the old buildings that you see in small little towns with the beautiful advertisements on the sides of it. So again, her art really resonates for that kind of scene on a Christmas layout. So again, wonderful to see those on Christmas items that we do. So we try not to, though we do have the iconic boxcar series, and we'll continue to do boxcars with Angela. Anytime that we can find an accessory or an other piece of rolling stock, not just a boxcar, sometimes locomotives. We did the Lion Chief locomotive with Angela's art going down the side. So not only boxcars for Angela, anything that we find that her art looks beautiful on, we go for it. And it's not hard to find items that her artwork enhances.
And with that said, there's a few new exciting things possibly in the works. So
Angela and I have been brainstorming, and again, I'm so excited to be able to see her on Saturday at Trainland, so that we can sneak off for a few moments and come up with even more items for you all to enjoy.
One of the things I love working with Meghan and Lionel is, you know, I think on the creative side of everything, and I kind of can picture it in the end. They're all really good at following what I'm trying to explain and letting me go, letting me run with it. And we work together until it works right. So it's been a great collaboration. I can't say enough good about it.
Yeah, and the billboard set is great because you could just change it up. You could keep on changing it throughout each week or different time of the season, and so you get a lot of value out of that. And the boxcars are just they really are spectacular images, and the way Lionel prints them on the car just looks so realistic. So it's really just amazing how, you know, Angela's prints have come in and kind of involved and wrapped around the whole boxcar, and it just looks so great. And we're already getting so many product requests. So Meghan and Angela, you guys are going to have to write down. They want a scale engine with Angela's design, and they're also asking for a music Christmas boxcar as well. So lots of different things that you could look back on these shows. So thanks for the ideas, people, and keep them coming.
It is actually really helpful with when you do send in ideas, because sometimes we we haven't thought of it. We're trying to brainstorm on everything, but believe me, if there's enough time, if we hear it enough, we kind of, take it very seriously. So please feel free to email me anytime with ideas. Same, I'm sure, with Megan, and
Absolutely, yes.
we'll just, we'll put them in the pile for sure. I never dreamed that it would come to this, and I'm, but the sort of the sky's the limit. There's just so many things we can do, and one of the things, that from my past career, before this career, I did a lot of illustration, and I did product design and all that sort of thing. So I kind of already know how to make things work in specific shapes and sizes, and it's really important because they don't, not everything works. In the beginning, when we first started doing my artwork on the cars, we took my old, like all my paintings, and just put them on a box car. Like it was just a small square on the one side of the box car, and then the title of the piece was on the other. But when we really started working together is when we got really creative and started putting things in specific shapes and sizes, and just made them work for the products. Like
Yeah, you're getting the full image across the entire car here, whether it be decal work or sometimes UV printing. Our box cars really have come a long way as far as the deco is concerned, and how much surface area we can really use on the box cars to showcase Angela's art. They come out beautifully, and the detail on these is just second to none. There's nothing better than seeing these close up and seeing how wonderful her art is translated and shown and blown up on these box cars.
And I can say, as an artist, that makes me really happy, because a lot of times in the past, and it happens to all artists, we create things, and then by the time it ends up in print or on the product or whatever, it doesn't really look anything like what we started for. But these pieces that you see are really right on. If you saw them next to the original paintings, you'd say, yeah, they really have a really realistic touch to the artwork, which as an artist, again, makes me happy. So I know that, Ken, you have a lot of product, right? With a lot of my product, you probably have the pieces that Meghan was talking about and all.
Yes.
That's good, because when I'm there this weekend, if you'd like, I'd be happy to sign things for you.
Yes.
That's what I'm there for. So feel free.
We got a lot of requests for you signing, so people may take off their shirts and sign their arms, and so you're gonna get it all.
You're gonna get the rock star treatment there.
That's right. That's right. They're gonna want you to sign their forehead, everything. Don't worry, you're gonna get the works. Everybody's gonna.
Well, I do have Sharpies. I bought a whole new pack of Sharpies, so we are ready. Sure.
Very cool. That's great. So, and again, just a reminder, if you're just tuning in, both Angela Trotta Thomas and Meghan Fraser will be at Trainland this Saturday. And Angela is going to do a bunch of signings and also having some prints as well in store. And we'll have there, of course, all her items around the store. And Meghan will also be bringing in some Lionel product. And it's just going to be a great event. So we're going to have an in-store sale, specials, and all great stuff, and raffles too. So definitely come in. And also a couple of questions, Angela. Jack was asking, so on the card, the third side, the blue comet at the station, do you have a print for that?
The blue comet at the station.
Yeah, let me.
If it's what I'm thinking of, I did that for the New Jersey Lottery many years ago, and I believe they're all sold out. Yes,
okay.
This was the one.
Sorry, Jack.
Sorry about that, but that was there were 1,100 in the run, so they're probably out there. That was done for the New Jersey Lottery years ago.
Very cool.
One of the things I can talk about, if we have a moment here, is I wanted to do something special for this specific in-store event. So I'm taking 4 of the iconic engines, and these are prints I'm going to be offering in a really, really limited amount. Um, you can should go through the four of them. They're pieces that have been on the iconic engine. Uh, yeah, there's the Blue Comet, and then there's the F3s, and then the GG1 will be. There should be a GG1 there somewhere too, but not sure where it is.
Yeah, I don't
But
think so.
anyway, there'll be you can buy them as a set or individual. I'll have them for sale and for signing. I'll date them so that we can date the commemorate the day on Saturday. So that's one of the things that I'm offering for sure. But I think they'd be a nice add-on to if you actually have the pieces and the box cars, kind of like a something. They're excuse me, they're a nice size, and they can go above some of these. If you had put all these engines on a shelf, you could they're going to be 10 by 20, so they're long but not too big, so they can fit, because I hear about wall space a lot, so I wanted to make sure I had something that wasn't going to take too much wall space. So anyway, please come in Saturday and see them, because they really do look really good in person, so I'm really proud of them. That's my big surprise for Saturday. So
That's awesome. And anyone out there who doesn't have an Angela Trotta Thomas print or canvas, it's just unbelievable. I mean, it just looks amazing, and you could tell why she teams up with Lionel to make custom Lionel product and everything. It's just truly remarkable. So to get this right, because Angela Trotta Thomas just announced this today, this is going to be great and amazing for the
very
in-store
limited,
event.
very.
She is bringing 4 different prints that you could purchase in Trainland. So come on down, and it's going to be the 773 Hudson, which this looks fantastic. And this is like the iconic Lionel steam engine, it just screams Lionel. And then you got the Blue Comet. So for you soprano fans local to New York too, the Blue Comet, that was the infamous Lionel engine that Bobby Bacala was holding. And this is a beautiful painting as well. You got the Lionel New York Central F3s, which you're in New York, so why not? And then also the GG1, which is like Lionel just has so many post-war classics. It's amazing. So I mean, there's so many paintings and the post-war classics that it's going to be amazing. I'm really excited, Angela and Meghan. I think it's going to be a fantastic event. And Anthony says he's got a lot of decisions on what to have signed. So and Carmine says he loves the New York Central F3s. Stunning. John says he's got many of the Angela Trotta Thomas Christmas box cars. The art is magnificent. So yes, indeed. And so that's really nice. I think that's going to be amazing, Angela. A lot of people are going to love to have you involved, a part of the event.
I'll be glad to be there. I'm looking forward to it very much.
That's great. And Angela, is this going to be your first in-store event or that you've done, or
of this level? Yes, and this is a big one. So
I'm excited for it.
Really looking forward to it very, very much. And I'm really proud to be there with Lionel as well. So I think there's going to be a lot of things we can talk about for sure.
That's
absolutely awesome. It's an honor and a privilege to work with you, Angela, and the art and the love that you have and the detail that you put into your work shows across all of the product that you've done for us. And I'm looking forward to being there with you. I'm looking forward to, seeing the customers, being able to answer questions, help them plan their Christmas train layouts and talk Lionel. It's going to be a great event.
And I want you to, just know that when I'm designing these and I'm creating these, I am really interested and care very much about bringing back what's special for all these people that have loved Lionel trains for so many years. So I do really try hard to make that happen. When I do a private commission painting, I do the same thing. I usually, if somebody wants a private commission, they'll specifically ask me about an engine, or the first engine that they got that may not be the most special engine, but it's what kicked off their love and their attention to Lionel trains. I've also done a lot of paintings with fathers and sons, grandfathers and sons, you guys, your age, as children, when you send me really good pictures, because I need really good reference to work from. But that's another thing. That's another spin-off of all this that I never anticipated. So I'm always open to private commissions and discussing your ideas and your thoughts about private commissions. Please just visit my website. A lot of information about private commissions is on it, and you can feel free to email me with your questions, give me a call. We'll work something out to chat about it. But it's one of the things that I've really been happy that has evolved through the years with the train art. And I never know where it's going to go, so I just stick with it.
That's great. And Mark, if you send us an email, we'll try to get you in for an autograph. So we'll see what we can do. Send us an email at orders@trainworld.com, and if you're interested in a product that you want signed, we'll do our best to accommodate. No promises, but we'll try if Angela has time, and we'll try to make it happen.
It's not a problem. That's what I'm there for.
Well, be careful, Angela. We may be flooded with orders if you commit.
Just remember, I have to paint with the same hand.
Very cool. So that's neat. And all right, that's awesome. Meghan, is there any other Angela Trotta Thomas product that you wanted to cover, or that's we got the bulk of it?
I think we got the bulk of it. I don't know if you guys still have any in stock, but Angela also did the beautiful Train World piece here.
Without a doubt.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, we do have a couple left on those, but it's a classic piece, and Angela really did an amazing job. And we actually have a couple of our paintings in the store as well that she did for us, and we couldn't be any happier with the job both Lionel and Angela Trotta Thomas kind of put together on that collaboration, and it was really fantastic. And this is like the first true holiday that we have it in stock in time, but so they're going to go out quickly. And
I was going to mention the painting that we did last year. You don't have one with close by, do you?
If you want to give me 5 seconds, I could run and get it.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll talk until then.
So you talk.
I can talk anytime.
You got it. 1 second.
Last year, Kenny and I and Kenny Sr. worked together on this project, and it ended up becoming a dual project. They wanted a special painting of their original store, I think from back in the 60s, I believe it was, and they'll correct me if I'm wrong. Here we go. He's got it. So they sent me pictures from that. There weren't was not a lot of reference, but basically that's what the front of the store looked like. And what year was that, Ken?
Oof, you got me.
60s, I think. I think that's what your dad said. So I tried to, resurrect as much of how it looked, at the time. I didn't have the colors, and, we worked together on what colors, the woodwork was around the windows and all that sort of thing. But that was the original sign. And so that's how that sign ended up becoming, and it just happened to be by accident the right proportion for the side of the boxcar, and that's how it all turned out. So that it's kind of a nice tie together product. And I know that they have some of the prints there. Now they're not signed, but while I'm there, if you would like to get one of those, I will definitely sign both the boxcar and the prints. So feel free to just ask me. No problem. But it was a fun project. I enjoyed doing it.
Yeah, and what I truly love about this, and if you ever bought from us or not, I just feel like it's so nostalgic of Lionel, Train World, and Angela Trotta Thomas putting it all together. Like Lionel is where trains started, and how all dealers across all over the world started, and how they supported so many employees, families, businesses, and really it just, you kind of put it all together, and it just reminds you of that nostalgic train store. No matter if you take the name out, Train World, it's like that train store that you bought in your local town. And so
it is. It does speak to that. It really does. Also, the pricing back then on the in the pictures on the windows speak to that time period as well. But that was fun when I was working on that. I did get a kick out of the prices and that sort of thing. So yeah, it could be really any. It could resurrect any train memory that you had from whatever train store that you purchased from back in the day. It's got that nostalgic feeling, and that was one of my main goals when I was creating it.
And Donald wants us to create it as a Lionel store. So you never know. That could be a good one. we got to ask
I
Lionel
never
about
say
that.
never.
And let me just put this to the side. So we do have plenty more coming up, but I am getting a couple of questions about purchasing the Angela Trotta Thomas product Lionel line. And I think, yes, Kelpie is asking about it. And we actually did something special for, we're going to actually do it for this whole month of December here. And let me just share my screen. Just bear with me. And we actually created a whole icon for Angela Trotta Thomas. So this is on our trainworld.com website. If you go to trainworld.com, and again, we got Christmas, Lionel trains, model train
that.
and Angela Trotta Thomas. We just put it up this week in honor of Angela coming out this week and all of Christmas, because her all her products just kind of tie in so well, and the nostalgic history with Lionel. So if you click there, we have all of her products nice and easy for everyone to find. And she makes tons of products.
That's great.
Yes. So
that's great.
So all of her boxcars that we have in stock are available. And again, a bunch of them are new. They just came out, I think, a week or two ago, Meghan, if I'm correct. But this is also the aquarium car you got here, the Blue Comet, New York Central boxcar, and those are those billboards you got there. So if you are looking for an Angela Trotta Thomas themed item for this Christmas, and we haven't even spoke about this, but this is like the perfect, train store. But this is perfect for your layout.
Yeah, when you were speaking of, people resonating with everyone having that hobby shop that they remember from a kid, that they looked in the window and Christmas shopped through the window. That's what we were calling upon here on this, and having Angela's art on the side of it just made the perfect sense to be featured on the side of this Christmas time hobby shop. And it's got the working train layout within the building with the train going on, and the onlookers window shopping and putting together their Christmas train list.
Yep. And the train actually moves inside.
It does, yes.
That's unbelievable. So if you have a layout or doing something underneath the tree, this is like the perfect gift and hobby shop. It really ties in and adds to the ambiance.
And it's plug, expand, play, so really easy to just hook it right into your existing track layout with a piece of PEP track, so no additional wiring required. Comes with a control box, so when you push the button, the engines inside of the layout inside of the building will move.
That's great. And again, also the caboose, if you're looking for a caboose, we still have some. I believe Lionel is sold out or very limited quantity. So lots of stuff that we still have that Lionel may be sold out of, but tons of options to choose from. So we do have it. Again, if you go to trainworld.com, you could click on Christmas, Lionel Trains, Angela Trotta Thomas. So we do have it all, and or you could shop by brand, Lionel Trains, and go from there, or scale. So we make it very easy for you, anyone out there, to find. And for train sets for this Christmas, if you go to O Scale Lionel, tons of Christmas starter sets, so for you to choose from. But before we end, we also have a whole layout display for everyone to show. And, you know, Lionel is like synonymous with Christmas. I mean, if you think Christmas, Lionel Trains is right there. And if you think Christmas tree, a train set underneath the Christmas tree, it just goes hand in hand. It's like peanut butter and jelly. You know, you have to have a Christmas tree, you got to have a train set. So Lionel makes tons of Christmas products along with Angela Trotta Thomas products. So there's tons of options to choose from. Here we have on our layout, to the bottom left-hand side, we have this year's 2022 Christmas boxcar. And this is Lionel. Every year they have it's like a staple. You have to get it every single year. And I don't know, Megan, if you want to touch on this year's Christmas boxcar.
Yeah, we try to come up with new and unique Christmas art every year. Sometimes they're more whimsical, sometimes they're very traditional. We have collectors that have been collecting them for years, so we want to give it a new and fresh look every year. This one's no exception to that. It has the beautiful Santa logo on it. And we also not only do we do the Christmas boxcar, but also the music boxcar again. And these are items that customers will come year after year after year to add to their Christmas layouts.
That's awesome. And at the bottom, we have you're adding a lot of animation to.
We really are.
Stuff.
Every year we try to top what we've done the year previous. So, and we come to our engineering team, Dave and the guys there, and say, okay, we've done this. Now, how can we take it to the next level? So the Christmas trees, while you may have seen them used differently in the past, we now have them on the lighted car here with the twinkling lights inside. I have a feeling you probably be seeing this one again because this one did so well. It's got the multicolored blinking lights in it, and again, it adds just another dimension to your layout. Having the flat car carrying the Christmas trees with the twinkling lights, and there's little cutouts in there so that the little stars that the LED lighting shows through, and they twinkles beautifully. Coming out again more with the lights too, we have the Christmas hopper car. This is something that we had done in some other SKUs in Star Trek, and also in Frozen. We illuminated the coal load in there, so we took a hopper car and put that illuminated load inside, just again to brighten up the Christmas layouts. And as you can see, you know, we anything that we can do to add more lights in it, we're going to add more lights in it, because we just think it adds that extra level of detail and excitement underneath the Christmas tree.
That's awesome. And in the middle over there, you also have two of the National Lionel Train Day boxcars, which is December 3rd on a Saturday, the first Saturday of December. So it's coming up, and we'll also do a big in-store event for that day as well. So you got two National Lionel Train Day boxcars over there. And on top, we have all Angela Trotta Thomas boxcars, a rolling stock, and the caboose. The engine is not, but we needed one engine to kind of fit around those curves. But I'm going to go ahead and run these trains. So just give me 1 second, but I'll let Meghan and Angela, if you could keep these things going in the meantime, give me 30 seconds. I'll be right back.
Okay.
It's up to you two.
It's nice to see all those on a layout, and I have to say I really like the pieces with the little lights in them, that you like the tree and that boxcar. I think that's really something that I'd like to explore more as well. That's kind of like
Absolutely.
has a little bit of it's just a little different look, you know.
Yeah,
It's great.
again, our team has been hard at work trying to come up with all kinds of new ways to show our product and enhance our product. Fun things that are low cost, like lights and different ways that we can arrange them in boxcars and other pieces of rolling stock has really been a hit for us. And consumers are asking year over year, how can we do lights differently? Whether it be our lighted Christmas bridge with the LED string lighting across it, or again the Christmas boxcars with the different twinkling lights. They've become super popular, and again, it's just an added fun factor for a Christmas layout to have those twinkling lights against the twinkling lights of your Christmas tree.
It is. It's just, I meet people all the time because I do a lot of other artwork besides train artwork, and I do show in galleries and that sort of thing. But I'm mostly well known for the train art, and what the Lionel train art. One of the things, when I talk to people in the galleries, I'll say, "Are you familiar with Lionel trains?" And I can tell you, it doesn't matter how old they are. They can be young, old, it doesn't matter. Everybody knows what Lionel trains are. I have, lots of questions that people ask me about them. Are they still making them? That sort of thing. And so I try to educate everyone as I meet them. But it resonates across so many different
Very much
arenas. Even like I said, these are people that are not necessarily train collectors, but they respond to the art, and they respond to and I think it's so much of the tie of Christmas as well.
Absolutely. They look beautiful being pulled by the Winter Wonderland locomotive there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what's great about a starter set. Lionel, we sell so many Lionel starter sets a year, and they're the biggest for any starter sets, to get people into trains. And you could always add on different cars. So don't be afraid that you buy one starter set and that's it. Trains don't end with just one purchase. You get a starter set and then you build on it. You could incorporate some Angela Trotta Thomas box cars or freight cars or a caboose to go with your starter set. So there's a lot of great things that you could add on. And I tell you, they just look beautiful, and it just really fills up the home. So if you don't have a train set around your tree this Christmas, make sure you get one for the kids. Lionel is a fantastic brand. It's been around, years and years and years, and they are synonymous with Christmas, with trains. So make sure you get a Lionel Christmas train set, and check out the Angela Trotta Thomas product as well, because she makes some great work. And if you're looking for a painting as well, go to I believe it's, and Angela, tell me if I'm wrong, angelatrottathomas.com.
That's it. Just my name.
Okay.
Keep
And
it simple.
that's it. But awesome stuff, and we're excited for this upcoming weekend. So again, if you guys missed it, this Saturday, it is November 19th at Trainlands, 293 Sunrise Highway, Limbrook, New York. We are having an in-store event, and we're going to have a sale, raffles. Angela Trotta Thomas is coming out for the day to do signings. Lionel will be here with new product. We actually have our custom sea liner that no one's seen before. It's going to be in store, the Long Island sea liner. You'll get to see it, plus more stuff, great stuff. And we're going to have all these trains. The kids could come in and play with the Lion Chief remotes. And that's another great thing we didn't even talk about this show, but there's so much great stuff. But it's going to be a great event. We open at 10 a.m. We close at 5 p.m. Sharp. So make sure you're there for the day. But I can't wait for this event. I think it's going to be really neat. And I can't thank Lionel and Angela Trotta Thomas enough for making this happen. So I really appreciate both of you for being a part of this and taking the time out to come visit our store. I mean, that's fantastic. So really appreciate it.
Well, really happy to be there. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah, come with your questions. Come to talk trains. I'm excited to see everyone and see Angela and visit with the customers and be able to talk about great Christmas product and product in general.
That would be, and we can, like I said, just give us ideas, talk to us. We're open. We're open for ideas for sure. So
that's
thank you so much. And I want to say thank you to Kenny for creating this venue to be able to reach so many people that we wouldn't necessarily be able to reach in any other way. This is the best of what social media is all about, and really happy to be a part of this very much.
Well, thank you, Angela. Thank you, Meghan. I really appreciate both of you. We're excited for this upcoming Saturday. And again, you could get all your Lionel and Angela Trotta Thomas products at trainworld.com. If you go to trainworld.com, our homepage, we got model train sets. We have Lionel trains, Angela Trotta Thomas, all big icons, so you could find it easy. If you're also Christmas, if you just want Christmas trains, just click Christmas and we have it all. You could drop down by manufacturer. If you want just Lionel trains, you got just Lionel trains. There's so many different ways to find it. If you want train sets, you got train sets. If you want to shop by O-scale, if you're a O-scale person, you could shop Christmas trains, rolling stock. We have so many categories. Your head is going to spin. We are a train store for the beginner and the advanced consumer. So anything you need, if you're looking for more Lionel track, you could go into track and under O-scale Lionel fast track. We have all the fast track you need. Gifts, if you're looking for gifts items, we got it. Christmas trains. So take a look on our website, trainworld.com. We appreciate it. But again, I can't thank Meghan, Angela Trotta Thomas, Lionel enough for attending tonight and Saturday. We get them twice in 1 week, so we are very fortunate. And we're just getting tons of love and praise out there. So we really appreciate everyone for joining us tonight. We'll see you this Saturday. Trainland, 293 Sunrise Highway, Limbrook, New York, 11563. Thank you, everyone, and have a great night.
Thank you. It was great to be here.
Thank you.
See you on Saturday.
See you Saturday.
Yeah.
Take care.
Bye.